for taking some time out of your day to join us here. I'm joined by Jake Mollman from North American, and we've got a lot of really great information to share with you today that we're super excited to get to. Before we get into all that, we do have a few items that we're going to talk about here and why agents love working with us over here at IMES. If at any time throughout the presentation you've got a question, go ahead and pop it into that questions box. You don't necessarily have to wait till the end, but we'll be sure to get all of those questions answered for you. We also have 3 poll questions here for you today. Some of those are a little different, so if you have attended in the past, be sure to check out those questions and please feel free to answer those for us. When you call over to us here at 800-255-5055, remember you're always going to get a live person and never have to deal with the dial by name directory. And that's just how we kick off our best in class customer service, by answering that phone with a real person. Maybe it's not the person that you're calling in for, but if not, we're going to get you transferred right over and get you taken care of. So a few reasons why agents love working with us here at IMES. Starting off with our new producer builders. This program is for those of you who are new to IMES. These bonuses are available based on your production level in your first 180 days of contracting with us. We have different levels that you can qualify at, and as you can see inside each level are some great options for you. We've got incredible business building tools, personal perks for you, and even cash rewards are available. If you'd like to know where you stand towards your new producer builder, or if you'd like to have a conversation about how to achieve the next level, please just give us a call. Another reason people love working with us here at IMES is our Business Builders program that we provide for agents. Is if you refer a producer program there. I see a couple advisors on with us today that have already taken advantage of this program. Our business on the wholesale side of the industry is similar to yours in the field, in that one of the best leads we can ever obtain is a referral from one of our valued producers. This is why we want you to make it worth your while to refer a producer to us. When you refer a producer and they get contracted, we are going to cut you a $50 thank you check. But where the real money comes in is as your referral writes business, you're going to receive an override on that. Our ownership team, Charles, Steve, Curtis, and Chris, sign checks for thousands of dollars every quarter for this exact purpose. If you can think of anyone that would benefit from doing business with our team, please type their information into that questions box, or you can certainly email me with their information. Below the referred producer program is our marketing reimbursement program, which is the most popular program that we offer here at IMES. For every $100,000 in FIA premium, you're going to get $100 into your marketing reimbursement account. And why this is so popular and lucrative for our producers is that we truly do consider this to be your money. You have the flexibility on what services, when, and who to use these funds with. It's your marketing reimbursement, so we don't tell you what vendors you have to use. We do recommend vendors that we partner with and leverage reduced rates and preferred service, but we also have our creative team here to create a marketing strategy and provide in-house services for you. If you'd like to know how much is in your marketing reimbursement account or have a conversation about how to utilize it, just give your sales director a call here at our office. We would love to chat with you about that. Next is our back office support. This is another way that we add value to your business, and this is a core of how IMES was founded. We want to help the independent advisor work smarter, not harder. And we're going to do that with our great business building tools and resources, and of course, our advanced case design assistance. We assist with life and annuity quotes. We're going to get those illustrations out to you that you can request within 24 hours, but in reality, you're usually going to receive it much quicker, usually within the hour there. Submission to commission support is handled by our new business teams. Mackenzie heads up the annuity team, and Michelle is on the life side. They have fantastic teams who work tirelessly every day to help you get that commission quicker. We're also going to scrub applications, submit them on your behalf, and do the administrative tracking and get you updates on those cases as needed. We do this to ensure that you get commissioned as quickly as possible. This is a service that we provide to all of our valued producers, and it's a way that we help you grow your business by keeping you in front of clients while our team handles that back office support for you. Our IMS website is a great tool for our producers to use and another reason to work over here at IMS. Once you're contracted with us, you're going to have full access to everything you see on this slide. In reality, there's a whole lot more on imsinc.com. So if you haven't registered for our website, it's very simple to do so. When we're done with this call, go ahead and create an account. We'd love to see you on there. There are a lot of great tools, resources, and including illustration tools, online forums, product grids, and news. Industry updates are always out there for you as well. So obviously, as I'm sure you're all aware, technology is where this industry is heading, and Luma is our newest partnership to streamline the application process. Most of our carriers are now on our Luma Firelight E platform, so you can go onto one site to submit business. Some carriers are going to eApp only for some of their product lines and will also offer extra comp for utilizing the eApp platform. So make sure you ask your sales director before you submit a paper app, because you can earn extra money by just completing and submitting it through the eApp portal. As I mentioned earlier, we do have a full in-house creative team to help your business. We have turnkey items available out there for you. And many of our sales resources are white labeled, so we can simply impose your contact information and your business logos onto it. And speaking of logos, if you haven't created a full customized brand for you and your agency, we can certainly help with that through our agency solution program. Name recognition grows your natural market organically, and digital marketing solutions are a very popular topic here at IMES. We can help you with websites, social media marketing, email marketing, and a whole lot more. The internet and social media sites are where the overwhelming majority of prospects go to for information. So making sure you're accessible and represented in those marketing lanes is very beneficial to growing your business. Feel free to reach out to me when this webinar concludes to talk about how you can access the IMES creative team, and we can certainly get that ball rolling for you. We also offer a complimentary marketing analysis for agents to explore new sales ideas and programs, whether you're new to the industry or a seasoned producer. This is a free assessment that can help boost your business with insights on your website, digital presence, branding, and current marketing activities, as well as recommendations on trusted vendors for everything from lead generation to seminars and social content. Reach out to your sales director to get started with that as well. So I do want to talk about IMES Wealth Management. This is our sister company that is an RIA. Really, there's two different divisions to that. If you are securities licensed, you can work directly with them over there. But if you aren't securities licensed and maybe you're at the end of your career and don't want to get it, or maybe you just never really wanted to go through the process of taking the Series 65, then you can utilize our Client Direct program. So what that is, you can refer your clients over to our wealth management team to assist with the securities portion of the sale while you handle the insurance side of things. So kind of the way that we explain this to people and why it's valuable is, when you go into a home for an annuity sale and say you're looking at 500,000, but maybe only 300,000 is suitable for an annuity. If you aren't doing something with that additional 200,000, you're basically leaving the door open for another advisor to come in and potentially steal that client from you. So we wanted to have a solution for you over here with our IMES Wealth Management team. That's exactly what we've done. We actually had one of our advisors that was working with our wealth management team while he was studying for his Series 65. By the time he passed his exam, he had 8 million in assets under management with us, and that was all transferred over to him by the time he was licensed. So we wanted to have a solution for you on all sides of the business so you can best serve your clients. I'm going to launch a poll real quick here. If you are interested in getting some more information on our IMES Wealth Management team and how you can get started with them, please go ahead and answer to that program, and we can certainly get you some more information over there. But I definitely think this is a strong asset that you can add to your business there by working with our wealth management team. So I'll leave that poll open here for about a minute or so before moving on. Perfect. See, we got some votes coming in there, so I'll leave it open for just another moment or so. All righty. Thank you to those who voted there. We will go ahead, move on to our next slide. So one of the things we offer our agents here at IMES is our life and annuity academies. We usually do about 4 or 5 of these a year. We actually just finished up our last one earlier this month, October 8th through the 10th at our home office here in Omaha. What it is, a 2-day workshop. We usually bring out about 30 to 35 agents, but it's not going to be life insurance 101. It's not annuities 101. So if you're brand new to the industry, this may not be for you. But what we do cover are a lot of topics, including sales strategies from some of our top producers that have been found to be successful with their strategies, marketing strategies from some of our marketing vendor partners, as well as some presentations from a couple of our carrier partners on their products and service. Actually, Jake, who's on with us today, was just out representing North American at our last Life and Annuity Academy as well. So you might get to see him at some of these if you end up coming out. But I really think the biggest value add from these academies is just being able to network and rub elbows with other producers in the industry, learning what they're doing in their practice that has been successful for them and help them grow, and just kind of spitballing different ideas and sales strategies there. So going to launch another poll real quick here. If you're interested in getting some more information on our life and annuity academies, please feel free to respond to that poll. Again, another great opportunity for anybody looking to grow and expand their practice. See a few votes rolling in here, so I'll go ahead and leave that up for another 30 seconds or so. Perfect. Thank you to those who responded. I'll go ahead and close that up here. All righty. And then with that, I will go ahead and pass it off to Jake Mollman from North American. He's going to talk to us about some partial Roth conversion strategies, as well as North American's top FIA product, excuse me. Jake, I'll go ahead and make you a presenter here and let you take the ball.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, like it was shared there, we were part of the most recent IMES Academy earlier this month, and just had a really good time getting to see all of the producers out there and share the North American story with everyone. So if you haven't been to one of those, I would definitely encourage you to do it. I sat in on a lot of the presentations that were just all about building the practices that you all have, and it was really good content. And I do go to a lot of industry events, so I would highly recommend. Thanks again for the IMES team for having us on here at North American. For those of you that haven't met me, my name is Jake. I'm one of our sales vice presidents here supporting the IMES team. We also have an entire team called the Regional Sales Director team that works with our agents around the country. So we have 10 individuals who actually travel on a monthly basis, go out to the offices, tell the North American story, figure out how we can best partner with you, get you more comfortable with our story so that you are confident sending more business our way. So if you haven't connected with your regional sales director based on where you live, I would definitely encourage you to do so. They're here for you to support you with a internal wholesaler as well. So you have all of the sales support that you need just from us here at North American to support your annuity business. Today, I am going to focus on our partial Roth conversion process and our top selling indexed annuity, the Charter Plus. This is one of the most important topics that we talk about here at North American, a product that's a concept that's really growing in popularity. Before I dive into those things, if you aren't familiar with the North American story, I do want to share that we're an A-plus rated organization from all three major rating companies. I think this is more important than ever in the world that we're in. In this high interest rate environment, we have seen so many newcomers to the annuity industry, and it's great. There's more competition out there, there's strong product. It's forced us to become better, but not a lot of organizations out there are A plus rated. In fact, not a lot are even A rated. Some might be A minus, go down to the B plus range. We are so proud of our ratings here that we've worked with companies like AM Best for so long that we've received awards that no other company is even eligible for the next several decades. And that award is the Standing the Test of Time award that we received a few years ago from them, which really just highlights how long we have been a strong rated insurance organization. We have been A rated or better from AM Best for over 50 years. So not only are you working with an insurance company that's been around for a very, very long time, but an insurance organization that's been highly rated for over 5 decades, when some of our competition may provide strong product, but are they providing you the best service? Are they providing you a strongly rated company that's going to be here for the decades to come? The truth may be told here in the next several years, but you know that North American has been around for a long time, and we're really proud of that. We're also an employee-owned organization, which is extremely unique in this annuity landscape. You see a lot of private equity-owned companies. Having an employee-owned organization really sets us apart. It allows us to think longer term. And with that, we're able to provide better support than our competition when it comes to new business, suitability, customer service, the things that really can slow down a sale or cause clients to hesitate where their money is at. We're a company that is at the forefront and our focus of what we do. And you can chat with your business partners there at IAMS to really get their viewpoint of who are the easiest annuity companies to work with. North American is certainly one of them. So let's dive into our topic today, partial Roth conversions. This is something that we started doing on all of our indexed annuities last year on February 1st. So if you have sent any business our way since February of 2024 in an indexed annuity, those policies are eligible for a partial Roth conversion. And we started doing this almost late to the game, I would say. So many of the other annuity companies have rolled that out well before 2024. And what we did is we surveyed some of the biggest groups in the country, including IAMS, to figure out if we started doing partial Roth conversions, what would be the easiest, most client friendly, most agent friendly way to do this. And we went back and forth and created this way of doing partial Roth conversions that is, in my mind, aced the exam. Rather than just rolling out partial Roth conversions and hoping that it was easy for all of you, we partnered with organizations like IAMS to ensure that it is. All of our indexed annuities can do this. The product I'm going to highlight later is our top selling product today, but we also have top selling products for income, for shorter term indexed annuities, or anything in between. So any product you might be writing that's an indexed annuity can do a partial Roth conversion here at North American. So what are our rules? So you have to at least convert $5,000. And when you convert, the client's going to be sent a 1099 each year. Now, the big question typically is, when I do a conversion, does it go into a separate contract every single time I do a conversion? So if you're doing multiple conversions for one client, you may at the end of the day have 5 new Roth IRA contracts that you have to manage and the client has to manage. That can get messy in a hurry. Rest assured, when you do a partial Roth conversion with us, We simply start a mirrored contract that looks exactly like your current FIA. It has the same surrender charge schedule, it has the same interest rates, and it has the same growth opportunity that your current FIA has. If they do let's say a $100,000 conversion, that $100,000 will come out of the primary traditional IRA contract and simply go into the mirrored contract that is the Roth IRA. In year two, if they want to do another conversion, they can do that. It is at their discretion every single time. Over time, you can convert as many times as you want to get to a fully Roth IRA tax-free contract over the course of time. This is just an example of how somebody could do this. So they eventually get their primary contract to a $0 balance, and all of their money is in that Roth IRA policy. Again, rest assured, you just have one policy to track here when you have the Roth IRA. Other companies, you may have multiple contracts that you now have to manage. Here, it's just the one mirrored contract, and you can start that with as little as a $5,000 conversion. I hope that all makes sense. There are some additional questions that typically come up with a partial Roth conversion, like can I do tax withholding within the free withdrawal provision? You can. So I am going to start sharing the concept of utilizing a partial Roth conversion within our top selling FIA, the Charter Plus. If you have questions on our partial Roth conversion policies, please just put that into the chat or the question box, and we'll have some time here at the end to address any of those questions. So let's talk about Charter Plus. This is a product where last year we did over $1 billion in sales just in this product. This year we're going to do over $1 billion in sales just in this product, and it is certainly one of the most exciting and competitive products that we offer. It is a bonus product built for accumulation with no income riders, no death benefit riders, no special riders, just built for growth and a strong upfront premium bonus. So what does this look like? We do have a 10-year version of this contract, and we have a 14-year version that we can issue up to age 75. I would say over 85% of the business that we'll do in the Charter Plus will be the 10-year product. It is approved in all states outside of New York, and we see the most money go into that. But you do have a 14-year version available as well that will have a higher bonus and higher rates. It is a flexible premium product, which is so unique in the industry of FIAs that we'll definitely spend some time sharing how that works. So if your client wants to put in more dollars to the contract, they can do that, and they will receive a premium bonus for doing so in the first 3 years of the policy without prolonging their surrender charge schedule. So I'll show you some examples of that. And the minimum to start a policy is $20,000. Here are some of the finer details of the policy. You can see that our 10-year version has a free premium bonus of up to 14% on policies over $75,000. Our average case size is over $100,000 here, so I'm going to focus on that number for the remainder of my presentation, but you can see the various free bonus options that you have there. You also have up to 20 different index options available that are uncapped from very strong recognized names in the industry like Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, S&P, and Barclays. The most popular strategy is the S&P 500 strategy with a cap, and I'll show you our cap rate here later as well. Liquidity, you do have a 10% annual free withdrawal starting in year 2. And again, I did share, when you do a partial Roth conversion within our policies, you can do tax withholding up to the penalty-free withdrawal amount. So that's helpful starting in year 2 with this policy. We do have a nursing home confinement waiver starting in year 2, and you do have an optional enhanced bonus rider. So for a 95 basis point charge, you can increase your bonus by 9% on the 10-year and by 12% on the 14-year. So what does that look like for the overall bonus number? So on the 10-year, right now for policies started with $75,000 or more, you can get up to a 23% premium bonus if you elect that enhanced premium bonus rider. So again, 95 basis points, you're getting 23% on all premiums for this policy. For the 14-year, the numbers are even stronger, up to 29% premium bonus. This is fantastic to really highlight the partial Roth conversion story, but also for replacements. We're seeing a ton of replacements into this product. If we can get that client within a 5% net loss after our premium bonus, that's something that we can consider for a replacement. So we're seeing a ton of replacements into this product as well. How does this bonus work when you are adding premium to the policy? So if you add the enhanced bonus rider and you're receiving 23% on all premiums within the first 3 years, this is an example of someone starting a policy with $100,000 and adding to it each and every year. You'll notice every time they add to their policy, they are getting a 23% bonus on that number. That 23% bonus number does not change. I am assuming that rates are going to decrease over the next several years. Here's an opportunity to lock in a guaranteed 23% on your client's money for everything they add into an annuity policy for the first 3 years. Again, as they add into this policy, if they want to, they can add in without prolonging their surrender charge schedule. So once we issue that policy, at the end of the 10 years, everything is liquid. Even premium that you added in year 3, totally liquid, surrender charge free at the end of the original 10 years. Here's our rate sheet. I promised I would share that on the Charter Plus 10. Right now, our cap rate is right at 6%, which is, I would say, on the upper end of an average cap rate for this type of product. If you want higher rates, you are going to utilize one of our products that does not have a premium bonus, where we can get you upwards of an 8.5% cap, for example, on our VersaChoice 10 product without a premium bonus. So there is a cost to that bonus when it comes to crediting rates, but you can see we still have plenty of opportunities here for uncapped strategies above 100% participation rates, or just utilizing something simple like the S&P cap rate at 6%. I want to show you my favorite marketing piece specific to the strategies that we just discussed today. That is the partial Roth conversion and the Charter Plus combined. So if you want this flyer, reach out to your team at IMES. They can get it to you. It's a one-pager that gives you 2 different scenarios. Scenario A is a full conversion where the money currently sits. Let's say, for example, your client has money at Fidelity and it's in a money market right now. They want to completely protect that money and move it to an FIA with some upside. Charter Plus could be a good fit. But we want to get that to a tax-free Roth IRA status. They convert their money at Fidelity. Say it's $100,000. They're in an 18% tax bracket. That goes down to $82,000. They move it over to the Charter Plus. They get our 23% bonus, and their starting value is $100,860. North American just paid for their Roth conversion. Powerful stuff. Option B is doing a partial conversion. Move the $100,000 over to us. We'll give you the 23% bonus on the $100,000, and you'll start with $123,000 day one. Slowly convert. Have us help you with that with our partial Roth conversion policy, move over to a Roth IRA over time with partial conversions years down the road, and eventually get your money to a Roth status. Getting a 23% bonus upfront again really helps that client pay for their partial Roth conversion. And this is a great concept that you can share with them to do that, to have the insurance company pay for their Roth conversion. So with that, that's all I had for content. Again, we're really here to help support your business overall. North American is one of the easiest insurance companies to work with. We're A+ rated. We are employee owned. We have a very good partial Roth conversion process in place for all FIAs. And today we talked about utilizing that with our top selling product, the Charter Plus 10. So with that, I'll open it up for any questions or any other comments.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake. I do see one question here in the chat. I'm also going to quickly launch a poll here. If you're interested in potentially getting appointed with North American, feel free to respond to that poll. While we're answering this question here, does the mirrored Roth IRA begin a new surrender charge schedule?
It does not.
Perfect. Looks like as of right now, that's the only question we have there. While people are responding to that poll, we'll give you a couple more minutes to throw any other questions in the question box that you may have. Perfect. I'm not seeing anything else coming in right now. I'll leave that poll up here for another moment while, oh, there's a question. So on option B, that second scenario that you were just showing, how much can be transferred each year without a penalty?
You can start a partial Roth conversion with us for as little as $5,000. So you could convert $5,000 all day long on that.
And either way, it's penalty free, even if they do, like $50,000 instead of five.
Yeah, it's not considered a withdrawal. The partial Roth conversion, you're doing your tax withholding. That needs to stay within your 10% penalty-free withdrawal, which starts on year 2 on that policy. But the client can also pay that out of pocket. So it's not a huge concern if people are doing larger amounts of a partial Roth conversion. But you can convert within our rules as much as you want at any time.
Perfect. Yeah, I guess they wanted to specify from the original annuity to the Roth, but I think that's what you were talking about there, right? There's no penalty on that, right?
Correct. No, we don't charge a surrender charge or anything like that. No.
Okay. Alrighty, looks like we got some good answers on that poll there. I'll go ahead and end that poll here and get my screen shared again. 1 second here. Perfect. Alrighty, so last couple things here. Just feel free to connect with us on our social medias, Facebook and LinkedIn. We'd love to see you on there. It's a great way to stay connected with the updates going on in the industry, anything new going on here at IMES as well. We're always posting updates on those social media pages. And then lastly, if you have any questions or anything like that based off of our presentation here today, there's our contact information. You can always visit our website as well. We'd happy to happy to answer any other questions that you may have. But with that, we'll go ahead and conclude today's webinar. Thanks a bunch for your time today, Jake, and thanks to everybody that took some time out of their morning to join us, and we hope to hear from you all soon.
Thanks again. Take care.
Yep. Have a good one.